morning, everybody. Good morning, Carrie. Carrie with the heartbeat. Thank you, Carrie and Jared for the roses. Andrew Essner. Good morning, our YouTube family, our TikTok family, everyone around the globe. Let me move my talkers in front of me. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Two consecutive days going in the same direction. I don't know if we're going to be able to handle this today. JDM, what's up, my brother? With the rose, Andrew, Candy with the hanging lights, the first to five. Mr. Dave with the hand heart. Kim with the squirrel. Mr. Dave with the rose. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Good morning, April. How are you? Mr. Dave, how are you? Good morning. Carrie with the hanging lights, number 2. How we doing, everybody? Today's Tuesday. No, wait, what day are we on here? No, today's Wednesday. Wednesday, yes. Wednesday, let's go, baby. Tootsie, we probably won't be hearing her for a while because, we're moving to the upside now. Tommy Bautista, good morning to you. Davion with the lightning and the heart me. Get your heart me's in, everybody. I said screw them. I'm saying it. Here we go. Kim with the s'mores. Thank you, Kim. Love a good s'more. JDM with the heart me. Yes, 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 yes. What's up, Firoz Jade? Firoz Jade. How are you over there? Hello, Carlos Solis. Thank you, my friend. How you doing? Good, happy Wednesday to you all. Hope you all are doing Midwest with the Heart Me. Let's roll, baby. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Adrian with the follow. Hello, Adrian Ward. Powder with the heartbeat. Powder with the hanging lights. Thank you, my Powder. 4 of 5 are done on the lights. Wow. Mr. Dave with the head heart. Terrence, how are you? Good to see you over there on the tubes, my Terrence. Good morning, SMS. Last night's live training has been uploaded into the live training recording, so it's there for you now. Bum, 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 bum. Marco Capone with the follow. Good morning, everybody. Tap that screen, share that live, baby. Share that live out. Good morning, user. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day up here in the Northeast. Got some golfing tomorrow. User with the goats and the heartbeat. Thank you, user. Yes. Here we go, folks. Miss Market. Good morning, everyone. Name is Voss. Hope you all are doing well. All we ask that you do throughout the live is tap the screen, share the live out, and learn from us, okay? We want you to be successful at this. We don't want you to be lose all the time and feel bad. We want you to win, all right? Right now, Miss Market, we are in a narrow state here. We are in the start of position 3 to the upside as we get some good news that came out overnight and late in the day yesterday. We got room up to 545.30 here on the SPY. 545.30, you have room, and then you can look for a pullback here on Miss Market, all right? Under the whip zone of 524, you got room down to 521. That is where your hourly 20 is going to be. Now that things hopefully are calming down here, if you know what I'm saying, we're going to start getting better moves again, more follow-throughs, like a whip, like we were having, okay? So we should be settling down here in the market, and things will get better. So right now we're in position 3, start of it. You got room up to 545. Mark that down. You got yourself a triple top up here with the 200 as well on your hourly, all right? So that's some strong resistance to the upside. You're in your narrow state, so you can look for a play off of that, all right? We know what gaps do. Mr. Dave, how are you? User with the goats. Hello, user. Yes. Chris Taylor, good morning to you. Meta. Let's see what we got on Meta. Bump, 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 bump. Meta, right now, you are in that narrow state. Here on Meta, you are in position 3 to the upside. We're going to go find us some resistance. On Meta, you got room. First stop up to 531. Mark that level down. 531, then 538 here on Meta. We're going to pull this back here a bit. Here's your whip zone level. There's your position 3. First stop 531 and then 538 on Meta. Okay, mark that down. Thank you, SMS. Voss is the trading messiah. I like it. Carrie with the Corgi. Yes, look at that thing. Thank you, my Carrie. I appreciate you. Carrie, how are things going, by the way? Steven Silent with the lightning. How we doing, Carrie? Philip Muncie, good morning to you. Thank you, Kevin, my brother. Mike Hula, how are you? Let's head over to Apple. Apple, right now, you are in a really, really good narrow state here. Folks, we got a lot of narrow states, but we got a lot of position 3s, okay? You are in the start of position 3 on Apple, okay? 5:15, 1 hour. You have room right up to the 200 here, okay? 207 on Apple. 207. You got to get over that. Boom. With a retest or a move higher on Apple. Good morning, Zen Method. TEC. Yes, it is. Scott Davis with the heartbeat. Get your heartbeats in, everybody. Get those heartbeats in. The Qs. Hello, Victoria. We are in a narrow state. We are at the start of position 3 here on the Qs. Qs, you got room up to 462 on those Qs. 462, then the retest for a move higher. But that's where you have major resistance currently at 462. Poetic Emulation with the rose. User with the rose. Poetic with the winning and the finger hearts. Thank you, Poetic. Steven Silent, who owns the gift gallery. Go own those gifts, everybody. Netflix. Put in the chat the symbols you want to go over, folks, and we will go over them for you. If I don't see it, just keep putting it in. Just don't, overdo it. Right now, we're in a narrow state, position 1 on Netflix. Position 1, there goes Zen Method with the roses. Looks good here, Netflix. Position 1, narrow state. Oh, you got room up to 1,065 on Netflix. Under the whip zone, you have room down to $1,018. I'm going to show you right now. Here's your whip zone level, folks, right here. You have room, boom, up to $1,065. And under the whip zone, you have room down to $1,018. Yes, it is. Let's go. Tesla. Let's see what we have here on Tesla. We're Tootsie sleeping, guys. She's sleeping. We are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in position 3, way up there on the Tesla Rooney. Your next stop here on Tesla is 259. 259 and then 262 here on the flicks of net. Tesla. Right here, you are at the start of position 3. You have room up to 259 and then a poke through, possibly up to 262. And then you can look for a move, possibly to the downside. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. But we got a lot of gaps up in position 3. We got a lot of narrow states. All right, watch your gap and naps. Watch for your 20s to possibly trend up. We got to see what we're going to get. So be patient today, everybody. With these setups, there's no reason why anyone is trading anything in the first 5 minutes. Minimum. All right? PLTR. Remember, we don't care what this does. We want our best setup. All right? And right now, we don't have our best setup. We are in a narrow state on PLTR. We are in position 3, way up there on PLTR. We're going to go to our daily right now. You're coming in at 99.62. You're coming into some daily resistance, okay? Your next stop on this is going to be 104. That is your next daily on the PLTR. So you have room up to 104 on PLTR in that narrow state. Remember, folks, when we're narrow and we're in position 3, we can still get another leg to the upside, all right? So we can get another leg to the upside, then you can look for a pullback. But you got to see what kind of pullback, because if it's not a real good pullback, then you're waiting for your 20, and you're going to chop around and nap until your 20 catches up, all right? Just like yesterday. You got to watch and see your retracements. Those are everything. So let's go over that real quick for you all. We have this move to the upside. That's your green candle. At the open, let me do this so we can see it clearer, okay? You get a move here. At the open, you have room up to 104. If Miss Market decides to go that way, she may pull back right at the open here. You got to see what kind of pullback you get to see if you're going to get another leg up, all right? If you get a deep pullback, you're not trying to go long anymore. You're looking for that double top, break a structure play back into the whip zone, okay? But if you get this move up, look to see what kind of pullback you get, right, Jared? And then you can go a little higher. Folks, at the open, that is where your volatility, your most volume is throughout the day. Right in here. You get your A+ setup and your event, you got to get in, all right? And go for your 1-to-1 and 2-to-1s. Don't hesitate and wait for this thing to come all the way back down here. You're going to waste too much time. Too much time's going to go by. Then you're going to be at 10:30. You're going to be at 11 o'clock. The volume's going to start coming down, and then you're going to get chopped up. Does everybody understand that? Everybody. Does everybody understand this? Candy with the hat mustache. Mark Mazer with the lightning and the heart me. Brad James with the heart me. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, my Candy. Look at them hat mustaches. All right? Jared, do we got this? Be patient. Yes. Wait for it to set up, and then you get your event and get in that trade. All right? You know the risk management that you need to do. That's all you have control over. Just get in the damn thing. Powder with the 5th hanging light. Powder, yes. Let's go to them roses. Houston Daniels, yes, we are going to teach you how to trade price action. Once you learn how to trade price action like a master, it doesn't matter what commodity you choose after that. If you can't trade the price action, doesn't matter what you trade. If you go to options, you'll just lose faster. That's all right? Apple, let's see what we got on Apple. Apple right now, narrow state. We're in position 3. We're coming up to this resistance. You can look off of 207 for a possible rejection. If you get through 207, you got to retest it for a possible move higher on Apple, okay? Be careful, folks. Today, with some good news coming out, the Miss Market may start trending to the upside, so just be careful. User, thank you for those roses. Thank you, SMS. Yes, our VIP is open, everybody. That is where we teach you how to do this, and we get really involved in there, okay? You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. The link is in all my bios. Go to or just go to www.theVossTrading.com. TheVossTrading.com. $25 a month, $275 for the year, and you will have access to all our content. You will have access to me, and we will get you going in the right direction. Zen with the flower headband and the roses. Thank you, Zen Method. Costco, the Envy, Abdul. What's up, baby? All right, here we are. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 on Costco. You got room up to 999. Right there, 999. Remember Herman Cain? Right there, position 3. Major resistance point there at 999. Now, let me ask you a question, traders. You break through that. Are you going long right there? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. User with the rose. Yeah. Thank you for the roses, everybody. I appreciate you. Nvidia coming up next. Are we going long there on the break of 999? Thank you, Mr. Dave. No, duel. No, duel. Nope. Carlos Solis, yes, we need the retest. You never go long on a break. You wait for the retest, and then you go long to the upside on it, okay? Bo Kappa with the rose. And then let's go over to Nvidia. Can't wait for this to start cranking. Right now here on Nvidia, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 3 to the upside there at 104.42. 105, you have major 15-minute 200, the granddaddy of them all waiting for you right there. And then we have resistance on the 1 hour at 109.50. So we bring this back. Here's your whip zone level. You are in position 3. You have room up to 105, okay? If you can get through 105 for a retest, you have room up to 109 here on Nvidia. Watch these areas, folks, okay? Watch these areas. They can quickly become supply zones. Muta, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, money. I got to move this over for you guys. Let me move this over for you guys. We are at 35,000 taps. Yes, it is. Keep tapping, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. What else are we looking at? MSTR. Let's see what we got here on MSTR. We are in a narrow state. Yes. Narrow state, position 2 on MSTR. 5:15, 1 hour, you're clear. On the daily, we're going to pull this back. You have room up to 361. Let me get that right. Come on. It's a tight sucker. 361, first stop here on MSTR. What happened to it? There, stay right there. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. All right, here, MSTR. Here's your whip zone. You are in position 2. You have room up to 361. Got to get through it. Retest for a move higher to the upside. Watch your hold numbers as always, folks. Any move to the downside, you have room down to 349, the top of your whip zone level. This is going to be a major support level on MSTR at 349. Good morning, Teddy Flows. KK, how are you over there on the tubes? Yes, it is. What else are we looking at? Coin. Hello, Big Haas. There he is. Coin. Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Right now, you're in a narrow state on Coin. You are in position 2 to the upside here on Coin. Over here on our hourly, we're starting to come into some resistance here, okay? Right around 199. Let me mark this out for you. 199, and then you have room up to 202 here on a coin. Here's your whip zone. You have room up to 199. Break that with a retest, and then you have room up to 202 on a coin. Mark those levels down, please. Taro Tico with the heart me. Roslyn, how are you? Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Let's go, my candy. Amazon. Let's do it. Remember, traders, it doesn't matter how you wake up. If you wake up and you're not feeling good, the market doesn't care, okay? We know that. You must trade and be ready at all times. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. You got to just suck it up, okay? Right now, we're in a narrow state on Amazon. We are in position 3 to the upside. On the hourly, you have room up to 184. 184 is the first stop here on Amazon. And then 187, your 1 hour 200. Let's break this back down a little bit. Narrow, position 3, you have room up to 184, and then you have room up to 187, 188 level, okay? Right there. Mark those down. How did we do yesterday in the market? Was it a green day or a red day for everybody? Put it in the chat. Were we green or were we red? Green, burrito, very good. Jesse, green. Carlos, green. Andrew, green. Giddo, green. Skull, green. Look at all them greens. No trades, okay. Green, red for Todd Batten. As long as it was a small red day, that's all that matters. Green, break even, very good. Very, very good. Let's go over to Nike. Folks, it's okay to have a losing day as long as it's a small losing day, all right? You're going to have losing days. There's nothing we can do about that. You are in a narrow state on Nike. You are in position 2 to the upside here on Nike. First stop on Nike is right here. 59. We're going to put you at 60, okay? Hold on. I want to get you to that whole number. $60, and then you have room up to $62.50 here on Nike. Remember, you're in a narrow state. You're in position 2. First stop is $60. Then get over 60 with a retest to the upside. Remember, as always, at the open, folks, people are going to collect and close and sell and to collect profits. So watch that pullback, okay? What else are we looking at? Your red day was Friday. Okay, Candy. As long as the red days are small, everybody. Remember, folks, when you start trading for the first time, let me get this out of the way here. You're going to be lucky in the beginning. You're going to have these winners, and then you're going to have your big losers. They're going to kick in around week 1, all right? Then you're going to have a little winner, and then boom, a big loser again. Little winner, and then big loser again. So when you join our VIP, we need to clean up these big losers. This is the first thing we're going to go after. We have to clean up the big losers. You can't be a good winner in the market until you are an amazing loser. Once you're an amazing loser, the rest kicks in. Good morning, Nelly. Good morning, Walter Morales. How are you? Let's go over to the Qs. We are in a narrow state. We are in the start of position 3. You have room up to 462 here on the Qs. Get over that with a retest for a possible maybe higher high. Hood. Castro. Keep tapping, Castro. Hood. The Robins of the Hoods. Let's see what we got here. We are in a narrow state on Hood. We are in position, the start of 3 to the upside here on Hood. First stop is 45.60. You got to pivot right there, okay? 45.60 and then $46 on our Robinhood. Right here, first stop, 45.60 and then $46 on Robinhood. This will turn into a supply zone, and then you can look to see what kind of pullback you are going to get. How many of you in here, Ulysses with the roses? Thank you, Ulysses. I appreciate you. How many of you in here, when you see a move or a gap to the upside, look at the retracement that's coming back? Do you pay attention to that retracement? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. AMD. Nothing to lose. Right now, we are in a narrow state here on AMD. We are in position 3 to the upside here on AMD. You got room up to this pivot, $94. Mark that down. Let me get it. Boom, right there. Stay there. Boom. $94 and then $97.50 right here on AMD. Here's your whip zone. You are in position 3, and you have room up to $94 on AMD. Google, yes. Let's go to Google. We are in a narrow state here on Google, and we are in what position, everybody? Tell me. This is where we are. What position are we in on Google? Put it in the chat. JT Jones, how are you over there on the tubes? What position? Jared, I took care of him. You are at the start of position 3 to the upside. You also have support right here underneath you at 156. You have a major support level there. Mark that down. 156, okay? On the hourly, you have room right here up to 159.64, 160 area right now on Google. Here is your whip zone. You are in the start of position 3, and you have room up to 160. Mark that down. 160. XRP. Let's see what we got. Driving in your car. On the phone. XRP right now, all roads lead back to the 20. You got to wait for a pullback on this. Back around 228 for a next move to the upside to the pivot here, okay? Right now, you're too far from the 20. We will need a pullback on this. Let me see what we're doing on the hires. On the hires, you got a double top up here at 2.30, okay? Get that pullback on XRP to the 20. You want to originate out of the 20, not up here, okay? Taratico with the popular vote and the rose. Thank you, Taratico. Spy. Miss Market to the moon. Let's see what we got here. Right now on SPY, we're narrow. We're in position 3. Bam. On the hourly, we have room up to 545.30, okay? 545.30 right here. This is where you are, and you have room, boom, to 545.30 area. Mark that down. Teddy Flows, Obsessed HP. How are you over there? How are you? Thank you, Mr. Dave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. User with the heartbeat, CRJ with the rose. Hillary! Intel. Let's see what we got on Intel. We are here to help you, folks. We want you to succeed in this, okay? If you never traded before, come take a look at our VIP. We will teach you how to trade. If you've been trading for a while and you just are not getting it, we will make sure you learn how to trade the right way. In the end, the results are up to you, but we're going to teach you how to trade. That is one thing I will promise you. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 3 to the upside here on INTC, okay? You have room, next stop on INTC, up to $21 right here. Bam. 21 and then $22 on Intel. Here's your whip zone level, okay? You are in position 3 to the upside. Narrow, you have room up to $21. Mark that down. Good to see you, Tenny. Candy with the roses. Jesse with the heart me. Wyatt, thank you so much for the roses. CRJ with the rose. Hope you're doing well, CRJ. AMD. It's good to see everyone here on this amazing Wednesday. I thought today was Tuesday. We are in a narrow state on AMD. You have room up to $94, okay? Remember, traders, listen. We're in narrow states, so you do have room for another leg up, okay? Remember that. Would I take it to the upside? No. I need to see at a position 3 what kind of pullback I get first. There's no way at position 3 at the open, I'm taking the first leg up. It's just not going to happen. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I would do that. Okay? If we do get a move up, I'm going to look for that retracement. If I get a good retracement and an event, I will go long on it. Yep. Because we have the volume at the open. It's there. Would I do that same setup at like noon? No. Lizbeth, how are you, Lizbeth Beatrice? Head over to our VIP. Go in my TikTok bio. You'll see this link right here, thevosstrading.com. Click it or just go to your browser, thevosstrading.com. And that's how you get into our VIP. And we'll teach you how to do this thing we love called trading. Smiling Jay with the heart puff. How are you, Smiling? Tesla, you're narrow right now, okay? You're way up there in position 3. You got room up to 259 and 262, okay? You're going to get a pullback on this, folks, because of the position you're in. So just be careful on Tesla at the open. Thank you, Smiling Jay, for the rose. Yes. Thank you, Tenny Flows. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lizbeth, for the follow. Thank you. L. Blakely, Spy, Miss Market. Let's see what Miss Market. Been a crazy market the last 2 months, huh? I'm going to show you guys something here in a second. We're in a narrow state, a Miss Market. You have room up to 545, everybody. 545. Coming out of the narrow state in position 3. You have another leg up to 545. Look at this, folks. Take a look at this. Look at this thing. Look. Whoa. Holy shnikes, everybody. Look at this thing. This looks like the hanging lights, the gift in here, doesn't it? Look. When you send the hanging lights, here it is right here. Here's the daily Miss Market. Those are the hanging lights. Doesn't it look like it? Look at that. Woof. Damn. All right, what else are we looking at? Bitcoin, BTC. Right now, Bitcoin, you got your 200 in the way. All right, you're lurking between the 200 and the 20. You got to get over this pivot right here on Bitcoin. Get over 93,900 to the upside, okay? You got to get over that pivot. You're not going to trade into the 200. You're not going to trade into this pivot. Get over that pivot after a retest on Bitcoin, okay? Andrew Essner with the GOAT. Smiling Jay with the GOAT. Yes, it is. Verizon, and then we'll go over to PLTR, and we'll get them cues. Verizon, the whip zone hasn't changed too much here. Things slower than molasses going uphill in January on a Thursday, snowy afternoon. We are in a narrow state on Verizon. You got to get over 43.28 up, under 42.63 down. Wow, we haven't had a whip zone call out in a while. Have you guys noticed that? Above 43.28, you have room up to 43.67. Okay, right there. Under the whip zone of 42.63, you have room down to $42. I'm going to put you guys down here. Where is it? There it is. Right here. That pivot. Okay? So here's your whip zone. Under 42.63, down to 42. Above 43.28, you have room up to 43.66. Thank you, Tara Tico, with all them roses. Thank you so much as we chop them roses out. Microsoft. Yes. Microsoft. Folks, look at those levels from yesterday. Woo-wee. Whoop. 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 Yes, it is. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got on Microsoft. Oklahoma. Microsoft, you were in a narrow state. You were at the start of position 3 here on Microsoft. Right underneath you on Microsoft here, 376, you have a support level now because you are above the 15-minute 200. Does everybody see that? So that is now a support level for you here on Microsoft. On Microsoft, you have room up to 379. That is where your hourly 200 is going to be. 379. Here's your whip zone. You got support underneath you that we just talked about, and you have room up to 379. Coming back down, watch that support area that we just talked about, all right? Let me mark that out for you right here. Bam. So if you're on the 5, taking this up, you have room up to 379. Coming back down, 376. That is where your 200 is. You have to get under retest for a move back down to the top of the whip zone. See how this works? Does everybody see that? Above, you have room up to 379.50. Then you got to get over with a retest and a move higher. So you got 2 ways to go here, folks. And you are in position 3. So be careful up there with Microsoft. Titan, hello. Thank you for the follow, Titan, ABEV. Boom. Penny stock. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. We are at 52,000 likes. Hit 100, folks. Let's go. 100, 100, 100. All right, 2 minutes. 3. Where are we? Right there. Okay. Right now here on ABEV, you got to get some volume, all right? You are in position 1 to the upside in a narrow state on this. You are narrow, okay? You have room up to 250. 250 currently on ABEV. Fighting for pennies on this, and you got to hope there's volume. So I don't know why anyone trades any of this stuff, okay? I don't know why anyone trades any of this stuff. Boo. Thank you for the follow, AD. Jerry, thank you. Hello, our YouTube. How are you, our YouTube family? Eli Lilly, hello, user. User TRB, how are you doing? Walk on with me now. We are in a narrow state on Eli Lilly. We are in position, the start of 3 to the upside here on Eli Lilly. You have room up to 858. Mark that level down. 858, position 3. Narrow, you have room up to 858. Mark that down, traders. Now, here we go. Let's do a little education here. At the open, this we know is our green candle. If we pull back right here, can we take this long to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Can we take it long? Hillary says yes, yes, yes. Of course you could take it long. Of course you could take that long to the upside, okay? If we get a pullback right here, can we take that long to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. No. You are not taking that long to the upside. You were looking for the BOS for a move lower, all right? Got to know your retracements, traders. Yeah, got to know them. I'm going to tell you that right now. You got it, Jared. EX, there we go. Super Tato, yes, you can use Thinkorswim. But you got to make sure that you're going to be in that simulator. We're going to teach you in that sim on Thinkorswim, okay? What else are we looking at? Let's go to JPM. Yes. JPM right now, you are narrow, and we are in position 3 to the upside on JPM. What do we got going on here? JPM, you got room up to 245 right there. Boom, 245 on JPM. You're narrow, position 3, up to 245. Mark that level down on JPM. Patience today. Yes, yes, yes. You must have amazing patience today, traders, because if you don't, in these positions, it could be quickly over for you, all right? And we don't want that to happen. IWM. Let me put it to you this way, everybody. When you start learning the A-plus setups we teach you, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be patient, and then you're going to say, here it comes. You're going to be like this. Here it comes. And then you get locked in. You're going to see the trade evolve in front of you. You're going to see the A-plus setup evolve in front of you. Until you see that where you can trade and say, here it comes. You're guessing. You're just guessing at that point. Right now, we are in a narrow state, IWM. We are at the start of position 3 to the upside here on IWM. You have room up to 197 on IWM. 197, okay? Start of position 3. You got room up to 197. Be careful. Also, at the open, here's a good one for you guys. We have to go over this. Ding, ding, ding. Bell goes off. This is the move to the downside. Are we thinking about anything long at that point? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Thank you, SM. That's your candle to the downside. This, my friends, is your candle to the upside currently. No, you're not looking for a long here at all. Now, you have a couple options here. This moves up and chops around sideways. Then you can look for a long. You have to get away from that big retracement. Or, let's back this up. Whoop. Okay? Or, this is our move up. You get that retracement. You get that lower high, and then you're looking for the low. You have to see what the market is doing. What cycle are you in, everybody? Please tell me that you will start learning the cycles. We will teach you all about the market cycle in our VIP. You can't trade without knowing that. It is impossible. There's no way you can do it. It's impossible. You cannot trade without knowing what the market cycle is. Now, you're just flipping a coin at that point. Thank you, Ains, for the follow. Nvidia. Right now, you are in a narrow state on Nvidia. You're in position 3. You have room up to 105, okay? 105. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your trading is going well. Thank you for the follow. 123, user Kygo. Hello, PLTR again. Yes. Narrow state, you have room up to 104 on PLTR, okay? 104. Here we go. That's where we currently are. If we get a move right here, can we take that long to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Thank you, Zen, for the roses. Thank you, Zen and Tara Tico and Steven for them roses. Yes, it is. I appreciate it. Yes, you could take that long. Of course you can. Okay? Yes. No, you don't need sideways. I'm just telling you that's where the event will be. Right here, you get that move back down here. Boom, you get that event. You're going long. Okay? Got it? Boeing. Let's see what we got on Boeing. Boeing, you are narrow. We are narrow on Boeing. We are in position 3 to the upside here on Boeing. You have room up to 174 on Boeing. 174, narrow state, position 3, 174. Mark that level down, everybody. AVGO. Make sure we're tapping. We're at almost 60,000. I thought we would be at least 75 right now. AVGO. Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. Narrow state on AVGO. You are at the start of position 3 here to the upside on AVGO. You have room up to 182, first stop, and then 186 on AVGO. Here's your whip zone. Here's your position, start of 3. First stop, 182, and then 186 on AVGO. Miami Dolphins, does your page have how to read charts? Everything we teach you is how to read a chart, Miami Dolphins. We teach you price action. If you can't trade price action, you can't trade, period. So everything we teach you is all about, you're going to be a VIP. Tell Miami Dolphins he's going to be a chart master by the time we're done with him. SMCI. And then you're going to say, that's all there is to it? That's right. That's right. Narrow state. On SMCI, we are in position 3 to the upside on SMCI. Let's mark this out right here. That is support underneath you on SMCI. All right. And you have room up to this pivot. I'm going to put you at $34. And then you have room up to 36 on SMCI. Here you are. Here's your whip zone. All right, you are in position 3. You have room back to support here at $32. Does everybody see that? You also have room up to $34 on SMCI. Here's where we're currently at. Ding, ding, ding. We come back to that support level. Are we taking that long off of 32 to the upside? That is a dream setup right there because you have your 200 right at that 25-cent retracement level. Look, everybody. Okay? And then you have room up to $34 on SMCI. Now, with that said, you come under that 200. Retest, then you have room down to $31. Okay? You only got 2 options here, folks. Hope you guys understood that because that, my friends, was a clinic. For charting, no. Only on here, pull out. I only use it on here. I don't use this software to trade on. We have some people that do, though. You're welcome, Mike. Hope you're doing well. B. Henry Marvin with the follow. Folks, in the end, if what you're trading on in the broker you are using works for you, that's great. Stick with it. If it doesn't work for you, then think about trading, changing, okay? But if it's working for you, why would you change it? Daydreamer, a whole $2. Woo-hoo! Yes, $2 on SMCI is good. You know why, Daydreamer? Tell me why. Tell me why $2 on SMCI is good. Disney! Diz right now. We haven't done this one in a while. We are in a narrow state on Diz. We are in position 3 to the upside here on Diz. You have room up to 92.68. 92.68. Bye. Oh, hold on. Let me get it in there. 92.68. You can call it $93. Position 3, the start, and you have room up to $93. $93. Quentin Grabowski, no. Well, somewhat Quentin Grabowski, but ATR, average true range. Meta. Everyone right now is saying, what is that? How can you trade without knowing what your ATR is of your stock? I don't understand. Narrow state, Meta, we are in position 3 to the upside. You got room up to 531 and then 538. Watch the retracement. MU, we got you, Wrath. We got you, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's see what we got here. We are in a narrow state on MU. We are in the start of position 3. Yes, it is. First stop. I'm going to put you right here. I'm not going to give you the $half, folks, because I don't want you guys, analysis paralysis here. That is a pivot there, though. I got to put you there, okay? So here we are on MU. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You have room in this narrow state. First stop, $76, okay? If you break through 76, you're going to get that pullback. You got to hold 76 to try to get up to $79, okay? If at the open we get, because this is a possibility, okay? This is our move up. If we get a big pullback on a lot of these, the party to the upside is over for the first half hour of the trading day. You got to start looking for your shorts, okay? Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must, in the end, trade at your own risk. We will help you become a really good trader if you have discipline, a great work ethic, and you love this thing called trading. If you love it and you have discipline, we want you in our VIP because you are going to change your trading life. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com right here. Click the link in the bio or go to the website, thevosstrading.com. $25 a month, $275 for the year. Why do we keep our prices low, everybody? Tell them. Because in life, we have 3 levels, okay? We have people here who don't think they can trade. We have people here who think they can trade, but they're not very good. And then we have people up here with a lot of money, and they don't care what happens. We want the bottom 50%. This is what I want, the bottom 50%. Everyone should learn how to trade. You don't think you can for whatever reason, but we will teach you how to do this. I'm looking at you right now, dead in the eye. I want you to look at me. You come in and you say, Voss, I'm ready to get to work. We are going to teach you how to trade. Do you understand this? Okay? Don't be afraid of this, folks. There's nothing to be afraid of. You must be profitable in a simulator for 6 months straight, minimum 500 trades. That means, let's say month 1, 2, 3, 4, you're green. Month 5, you're red. You go back to month 1. You must be green consecutively. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minimum 500 trades before you're even going to think about putting your real money on the line. Because if you can't do what I just told you, you're going to lose your money, folks. Taratico with the level up sparks. Kim with the donut and the lightning. Adorable dad, there he is with the lightning. Big hugs to adorable dad. Big hugs. Bring it in. Bring it in. Tap on the back. There we go. One-on-one will be available starting May 1st. So when you become a VIP member, you have access to book a one-on-one with me for a half hour. That is an additional fee, of course. It's my time, okay? Tablets, let's go. Let's go. We are at almost 70,000 as we march up here to 100,000. Let's go. Hello, user. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Daydreamer, get in the VIP, and then you'll start to get it, my brother. Right now, you have the glass is half empty mindset. Here we go, Tesla, and they all do in the beginning, folks. They all do. When they're losing a lot, that's normal. That is normal, and that's what we have to change. We are in a narrow state. Remember, the education system has ruined a lot of people. Narrow state. Tesla, we are in position 3. 259, first stop, and then 262, second stop. You are in position 3. You will be getting a pullback. Remember that, in position 3. Matt Dixon with the GOAT. Thank you. And the rose. Thank you so much, Matt Dixon. Amazon. Jared, please don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. We'll take care of it. Gone. Okay? See how easy that was? See ya. See ya. What else are we looking at? Mickey with the follow. Let's go to Miss Market. We don't engage anymore. Just gone. You have the power to mute. Just mute. We don't know what they're going through in life. It could be something that, that's bad right now. So we are in a narrow state. We are in position, the start of 3 to the upside here on Miss Market. We know we have room up to 545, okay? What happened? I thought I marked this out earlier. What happened to that thing? 545 right here. Oh, I must have deleted it when I was doing the other thing. 545 on Miss Market to the upside on SPY. Keep tapping, everybody. We're at 71,300. Yes, User and Manzor with the follows. Bitcoin, let's see what we got. Bitcoin. Oh, look, everybody. What did Voss tell you? Get over to 200. Get over this pivot level. I have it marked out. Oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. Look. See? Remember we marked this line out about a half hour ago? Oh, so nice. You're in the right place, folks. The question is, do you want to learn how to do this? You have to get out of your own way. God, I'm really good at this. I am really, really good at this. We hit the rose goal. Yes, it is. Thank you, everybody, for all those roses. I love you. Yes. Boydie with the follow. With Carlos with the follow. AMD. AMD, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 3. You have room up to $94. $94 on AMD. Another misconception that traders have, let's say you have $50,000 in your account and you take a trade and let's say you utilize $45,000. Everyone thinks you're risking your 45. AMD is not going to zero, folks. So it's a big misconception, all right? They don't understand how the market works. That's why you cannot engage with them about them. They have no clue. They have no clue how to invest. They have no clue how to trade on a daily basis. And remember, we didn't either at one point. We all thought the same way. The time for them is not now, all right? A lot of people are struggling in life right now, and they're only going to see the glass as being half empty. You can never convince them that the glass is half full. They have to do it at their own time, okay? So don't argue with them, because then you are insulting your own intelligence. Lulis with the rose. Thank you, Lulis. Yes, it is. Thank you, Lulis. Arm. Right here. My arm? You want to see it? Daniel, my arm's right here, baby. I'm just kidding, Daniel. I got you. Don't you worry. We got your arm. I've used that joke a couple times already, right, folks? Still funny, though, right? It's still funny. Arm. Here we go, Daniel. We are in a narrow state on arm. We're in position 3 with the rest of them. On the hourly, you have room up to 107.35. That is where your hourly 200 is. That is the granddaddy of them all right there. See that granddaddy? That is a powerful resistance level right there on ARM. Daniel, here's your whip zone. You are in position 3, and you have room up to 107. Mickey! Hello, Mickey. Thank you for the rose. Yes. Who's going to have a good day in the market today? Who's going to put me in the chat? Who's going to have a good day in the market by being patient today? You only need one trade. One. Who's going to do it? Who's going to look for the best trade of the day today? Let's go, folks. Let's go. And if you don't have the best trade of the day, what should you have the best day of? If it's not the trade, what is it? Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. You're going to be the best risk management person on the planet today. Risk. The only thing we control when we trade is our risk. Once we enter the trade, we have no control over it anymore. The only thing you control is your risk. If you could become a great loser, you will become a great winner, everybody. KK, hello. Mickey Lulis, Matt Dixon, Adorable Dad, Tarotico, Steven, Smiling J, Andrew, Candy, Jesse, CRJ, User, Roslyn, hello, Boca, Papa, how are you? We muted him though. Thank you, Andrew, Candy, K. Braden, Mr. Dave, Carrie, Chef Joseph, KK again. Thank you, KK. Thank you, Carrie and Jared. Yes, it is. Mr. Dave, Kim Braden, my girl. Yes. Adorable Dad, Smiling Jay. Thank you, everyone, for all of the gifts. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are on every day. VIPers, we'll see you in the chat here shortly. Folks, get in that VIP and let's teach you how to trade. Let's teach you how to trade. All right? It's time is now. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. TheVossTrading.com is where you go, and we will see you back on tomorrow morning, everybody. VIPers, we'll see you in a little bit. I love you all so much. Have a great day, everybody. Make it count.